What is going on, fam and friends? We're here again, day 969 in a row, the Renaissance Man Show. We're going to get into it like we do every single night, so make sure you subscribe, you ding that bell, and I'll see you in a minute.
When the wind starts blowing, I'm going to find a way. Some night when the world stops hating, we're going to find a way. And I'll keep waiting until we find that day. Yeah, I bet I'll keep saying, I'll keep playing. Whoa, until you meet us one day. Yeah. Time to stop the hate.
It's about time we stop the hate. How about that? 969 days in a row of light, positivity, love. I'm done with the hate.
Let's stop the hate, hey, yeah. It might be late, but let's stop the hate.
It's Thursday. It's Mark Pires.
I was walking down the road
And it's Renaissance Man.
another way.
I'm here
My mind and
to ease my mind and help my living. It's a Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show Mark Pires Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 969 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show. And we're going to get into it just like we do every single day. So how's everybody doing out there? This is a time for us to rejoice. Why? Because the world is dying, but we are living at our best, at our highest vibration possible right here every single night. This is the Renaissance Man Show. We've been live for 969 in a row. We're never stopping. We're going to show up for you, to fuel you up before your day each night. Come here to wipe away everything you lived through. You know, I'm kind of getting sick of all the negativity, so I feel like we need to really just get on top of a mountaintop, each and every one of us, and start sending people this way. And if we do that, we're going to find a much better world. I'm seeing it. I can see it as clear as day in my mind. And that's where it starts. Everything you believe and you can visualize will become reality. It's energy. Energy becomes. So it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So I want to quickly try to show you guys something here. And I'm having trouble finding it. Okay, so it looks like we have, I'm looking at the chat here to see. Looks like we have a truth rant. Another truth rant from the Renaissance Man. And then it looks like Live Song and Classic Renaissance Comedy Moment are pulling up the rear again. So we're going to go into it. I just had to check that first. This is always the thing. At the very top of the show, we're going to put out a poll. And if you guys jump in on it, you can, navigate where the show goes. So, down below, there are 7 albums currently available on Spotify and iTunes, on Tidal, Deezer, wherever you look. You can go to Amazon Music, type in Mark Pires, and you'll find it. And I appreciate it when you support me today. I found out today Cheryl bought one of my albums. Woo! Makes me very happy when I hear the family and when people are buying an album and they're sharing the good music with the world. These are all moments that took place right here. So you can go back and type in one of the songs you love from Spotify or from iTunes, and you could actually see the YouTube. You could watch the moment that took place originally. We release these moments once a month, and I'm 4 days away from releasing the next album. So I have to go through and figure out what to release, what to put on the album. We're going to go through some of those songs and also some other things. But I do want to chat with you a little bit as soon as we get through our woohoo. We got to get our woohoo first, right? Tim knows. Tim knows you can't go through a show without the woohoo. Zabrowski's sitting over here. He doesn't want to wait like he did yesterday. No, Zabrowski, just hold your horses. He's so pushy. You're getting paid. Just relax. Something to live for. Zabrowski, give it to us. Woo-hoo! Yeah, Zabrowski, you do it every time. How do you do it? It's almost like it sounds like a recording. Like you're that good. Like I said, some people are able to really hit it, you know what I mean? And you're that guy. It's like when some people are like, hey, sing like Bob Dylan. You're like, oh, down on the corner with my friends. I went down to the show. Like that's Bob Dylan, You do a woohoo better than anybody. I'm just saying, when people ask for a woohoo, I'm sending them to Zabrowski. What's that? Yeah, no, your check is at the freaking door. He's always asking for the check. So you're not hanging out again, Zabrowski? I mean, we're here. We're here again. Day 969 in a row. Hanging out, Renaissance Man Show. You're going to get up and get out of here? Just grab your check and go? I can't figure you out sometimes, Zabrowski. We give you the gig of a lifetime. Gig of a lifetime. You come here, give a woohoo, grab a check, throw it in your pocket. You're good to go, right? Sure. No, it's cool, dude. Seriously, have a good time. Safe trip back to the city. It's right there behind me. You can't just hop, skip, and jump it back. You can't take the subway out daily for your woohoo. I gotta drive. Gotta take a zip car. Took a zip car. He's got to be back at 11. He's got to zip it. He's zipping it. Going back 6 minutes. He's got to be back there. All right, Zabrosk. Good luck, bud. Yeah, no, don't cash that until tomorrow. We don't get the sponsor until, you got it. We'll see you tomorrow night. Friday Night Live. You got it, bud. Zabrowski, he gets paid every night. I haven't gotten paid once. He gets, you know why? He's a Grammy winner. When you're a Grammy woohoo winner, you got to let it fly. Grammy woohoo winners, they get paid for their woohoos. I told you, it's like let's get ready to rumble. That guy gets paid every time it's done. So, woohoos you got to pay for when you get a gold. He's holding a gold Grammy. I got a woohoo. Can't believe they left that on. I didn't get any recognition at all for... He's getting a woohoo recognition. A Grammy. No, Joanne, just write out the check preemptively for tomorrow. I don't want to run into any issues with Zabrowski. He's a heavy hitter, and we need him. I always play the game like we'll just replace him. We need the Zabrowski. We can't just be like, we got somebody else to do the woohoo. Imagine somebody else trying to do that woohoo. Woohoo! Crap. That was crap. Who is that guy? He's not getting the job. It's a Zabrowski job. It's his. It's his for good. So, Joanne, draft the check. Sign it. Pass it along. By Menon. Oh, I love the new Zabrowski bit. You know what's so funny? Matt Zabrowski has no idea that he's a part of the show. He has no idea. He doesn't even know I'm doing this. Letty, how are you? You rock. Thank you so much. Matt Zabrowski has no idea that he's a huge part of the Renaissance Man show, that his woohoo from my song has become a part of the show. You know, like, I mean, it's a cool little thing I kept on the end when John Shalosky, not John Shalosky, it was Brian. I had a buddy, Brian, who did the editing and played a bunch of parts on the Something to Live For album. He played the piano parts, and he's a great bass player. He played the bass and he played the piano. I played everything else. And they went and toured with me for a little while. Zabrowski and Ryan, after I recorded the album, we played a bunch of shows together since they were the only ones who knew the music. I got to freaking fly. I thought I got this guy. Now he's got revenge going on me. He's trying to play revenge. You want to play revenge games? I will pull off your freaking wings. One at a time. You think I'm playing? I don't know if he speaks English. I'm going to get you, Fly. You should have taken English in fly school. Right? You're there flying around fly school. They're like, oh, that means go and get some water. And they didn't teach you English? Fly school in it? Go to fly school. Are they teaching you English in this fly school? No, this is like a middle grade fly school. You know, like when you go to like a really high end fly school, you get English as well. But when you're, just kind of, it's like the Florida of fly schools. And when you're there, people are like, oh, great. That's all you get. You get this. But when you go to the upper echelon of fly schools, Hornets, you're talking about like, then you get in there. Get the English speaking flies. All right, this was supposed to be a Renaissance Man rant to start the show, and we go into some crazy thing about fly school. I'll tell you what, fly school is pretty freaking cool. We're writing a cartoon called Fly School, and Mark Harmon is playing the teacher. Yeah, summer school and fly school. They're going to run in tandem. Courtney Love Smith is going to play the secretary at the school. Letty, you are amazing. Thank you for that donation. Do you at least learn fly-by shooting? Fly-by shooting would actually... that would actually be an awesome part. That's going to be a byproduct. That's going to be like the runoff series. So you got the Fly School, which is like the main show. And then it's like the Melrose Place after 90210. So, you'd be like, you got Fly School. You're 90210 in it. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, fly-by shooting. It's like the Melrose Place. Yeah, Luke Perry comes back for that one. He's like, that's a role of a lifetime coming back. Shannon Doherty played in 90210, and she also decided to cameo. She cameoed. You have to remember it's 2021. Got to keep people's attention. Fly School, fly-by shooting, by Menon. Letty, thanks for the double-decker hit on that one. So, you guys, this is a show where we work off of each other. It's an interactive platform. All you got to do is tell people that we're here, we're laughing, and we don't swear. I don't think it's necessary to say bad words, to be honest, But Noid Bella Valaza, how are you? You got to come over. Oh, and you're on Twitch. I love you on Twitch. We need to build it out on Twitch, guys, because honestly, here on the YT, they don't really give you the inside scoop on the Renaissance Man show. No, we're always trying to see if we can just put content out there and be like, beep, 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 beep. So what we need to do is somehow try to reach the world on all platforms. We need to get 1,000 billion zillion. This is a Sleep Sofa Joe reference. We need to get 1 zillion billion you know, like views and follows on Twitch and D Live and all those other platforms. Anyway, I wanted to play something silly. I decided not to drop this on YouTube because, as you know, they blocked my show the other day. Last night, which was an awesome show, it was my anniversary. It was a short show. All we did was have a nice positive chat, and then I played some songs for you. They made it yellow. They made it limited. So they said that there's something, they found that my show was over the line and it's not safe for all advertising. I don't swear. It's a positivity platform and our music is upbeat and it's passionate music. What the heck are you giving me a limited for? So that's been happening so much lately. I have to request for them to personally watch the entire video, and every time they do, I get a green afterwards. Because it is, I'm not saying anything that's not truthful. This is all positivity. So they're specifically giving me a hard time here. So let's build out another platform. Let's blow this one out of the water, or let's just blow their algorithm out of the water. And as a family here, let's build this family out, because the time is now. As I said, energy is everything. And where you think your energy to go, it will flow. And if you believe something, you visualize something, and you can see it in your mind, it already happened. It just hasn't occurred in our timeline. But I've seen it. I'm not saying I'm freaking Nostradamus, but I've seen a lot of things come to pass. A lot of the things I wrote about in song 20 years ago happened. There's a song I wrote called Days Will Go By, and the chorus goes, there's way too many differences dissolved within the public stance. I think we all should get a chance to state our name and plead our case. I've lost the one ability. Now I took the strings off of this piece. Can I get this to work? I don't have the bottom string again. What the hell is that? Is there something going on here? Anna, thank you so much. You are amazing. Something's going on here. There we go. Oh. So it's like, I need that E. I can't do it. Dun, 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 dun. It's like, there's way too many differences dissolved within the public stance. I think we all should get a chance, state our name and plead our case. Lost the one ability which came to me so naturally within this depth of flare. I don't even think that's it. You know what it is? I need to freaking have 6 strings. Can't play it with 5 strings because you need the... There's a D there. I mean an E. Within the public stance, think we all should get a chance, state our name and plead our case. Lost the one ability which came to me so naturally. Then this depth of clarity, I hope to find that moral victory. to find the moral victory. Days will go by. Why do we hate when we can kill with kindness? Why do we hurt when we can try and make a change? Someone save me. Days will go by, missing all the fun. Days will go. Days will go by. With too many differences within the public stance, I think we all should get a chance to state our name and plead our case, but we've lost the one ability. Days will go by, yes, I'm missing all the fun. Days will go, days will go. Days will go by. Susan Donahue, woo! Anna and Susan Donahue and Letty, you guys are amazing. I got a truth song I got to play for Susan Donahue. But first and foremost, we are in the middle of a Renaissance Man rant. We need it, Susan. We dropped one earlier called Leveling Up to the, I think I said something like the vibration of love. The bottom line is this. We are at a time in history where it's on us. They are trying to destroy the possibility of a future. And the only thing that I can see from everything that's going on is it's the only reality that they continue to try to spin away from our view. And all I see is that reality. So no matter how much they lie to me and how much I open up my phone here and all I see are these stories about the doom and gloom and fear mongering, and it's the AI trip that they're putting us on where all we can do is live within it. Oh my goodness, if I go outside and I touch this, I could get, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I better go and get that thing and stick it in my freaking, and look, at the end of the day, you do you, I'm going to do me. Okay. And the reality of this is I'm not going to let something change me. And that's what I think happens here. I don't know for sure, but I've heard some things. I've seen too many different videos that give me too much pause. And at the end of the day, there are certain people who have a passion. They have a fire for this world. And if they're trying to extinguish the fire of those people, then I am at risk. I'm not at risk of anything else. Yeah, CV could take me out. The Vaxaroo could take me out. But I guarantee you, that thing could absolutely take the person you know, the person that's been surviving on the energy we build here every day for 969. It could take me out. Just that spirit within me that wants to show up every day and destroy all of those lies. Red flag everywhere. Oh no, sure, come on my way with that freaking thing. Oh, well, you're not going to have a car. You can't go anywhere. Why? If you get it, you could still be someone who's passing it around. What are we talking about here? This is agenda, and this is about putting people in the freaking 6 feet below. It's now or it's later, but it's definite. Oh, if we don't get him with this thing, let's bioweapon or bioweapon. Oh, good for us, right? We got a great choice here. How about this? I build so much positivity and light and live at a vibrational level that nothing can stop me. How about that? Oh no, we need what you tell me, Froggy. You do you, Frog. You do you, okay? Wear your 74 masks when you go out. I'm going to sit here on a daily basis, and I'm going to, just like that wheel that was building water. Remember the energy that was built with water back in the day they used to use? And it would go like this. And I'd be like, man, that's generating electricity? Freak, yeah, it is. That's what this show is. We're churning water and building energy and light and love here. And none of their narrative, none of the spin can affect the mission and the word. And you know what? Look, I don't want to be the guy who's like, look, this guy who was anti-X, Y, and Z got sidetracked and this thing took him out. Ha, ha, ha. Look at you, stupid. Look, it very well could. But I've got over 1,500 episodes of content here. 969 days in a row of just pure intention of love and light. So if I am taken out today, tomorrow, it's all there. I can't say, oh, well, I have more. I do. I'm showing up because there's still stuff being created every single day here. But God forbid, it's all there. God forbid, it's all there. There's 969 days in a row of love. And you know what? The world needs love. They don't need anything else. They don't need another news story. They don't need someone else to go and critique what's going on with a current situation in a different part of the world. I can't control any of that. What I can control is my happiness. What I can control is the ability to find peace in my life. And I can't do that when I turn on the negatube. Today, one of our family members sent me a message, and I'm not sure which video it was on, but said, look, I so love these messages. I have shut off all communication to AI, to TV, internet, everything. And I said, you know what? This is my perspective. I've been living this for 969. I said, my perspective is you should shut off the negatube. You should shut off anything that you feel is negative, anything online that you're subscribed to that you're like, wow, I liked the information, but now I'm really on edge afterwards. Shut it off. Unsubscribe to everything. Just show up here every night. Just show up here. You could say, I'm shutting it all off, but I'm going to show up on the Renaissance Man show every night because I'm going to get something I can't get from the world around me. It's the moment. The thing is, the only moment that you're currently receiving over and over is fear. How about receiving love moment to moment for a few hours a day? I want that. I give it because I want it. I don't understand why people prefer to hate instead of finding that glow within them and sharing it. It doesn't make sense. And at the end of it, most of the world doesn't make sense to me. I try so hard to see people come together, and I just see so much hate and division. And sometimes I say to myself, man, no matter how hard I work and no matter how big this family gets, hatred is just there. I know it's yin and yang, I guess, but it's sure been yang for the last 5 years. We need to get some freaking yin back in over there. I want yin yang out there. Ying Ming? Ming Yang? Whatever that guy from the Houston Rockets? 7'5"? Ming Ying. Ming Yang. Yang Yang. Ying Ying Ming. Whatever. But I'm saying, I know it's a balance. I understand that. But it's been out of balance for a very long time. So I wouldn't mind going over the other way for a little while. How about an overbalance of positivity for a little bit? You know, I think the scariest thing in the world for this elite group of people who are trying to shut this world down is us coming together. If we truly decided to show up here and we had thousands of people joining us on a daily basis in order to connect and build that light and realize that, you know what's important? This second, right now, that's it. Everything else before and after is non-existent, really. It's a memory, or it's a hope, or maybe it's a fear. But none of it's real. The only thing that's real is the fact that we are sitting here in this moment together, and we're creating something, whether it's a bond, whether it's an understanding of where we are in this timeline. But we are absolutely in this second, and that's where I want it to be when we're together, is here. Let's just kind of connect. And once you come here with me, I think when you turn back around and see what the heck else is going on, you can really dissect it for what it really is. I find myself just every situation now, I'm like, holy freaking cow. I just can pick out the lies so easily now. I don't know if I've always been that way, but I just feel like I'm picking out the lies so easily when all we do is love here, and then I go out in the world and I see all the spin. Oof. The spin comes out so clear. I'm like, and then here's this crazy thing. I'm like, does anybody really buy that? Like, but they do. They do. People are just not bright. Here's a thing. This is a truth. In the 1990s, A&W Root Beer has stores. You know, they have like burger places throughout the country. I don't know if you guys know this. A&W Root Beer, burger joints all over the country. And they say, you know what? We're going to go after McDonald's. We're going to take McDonald's out. You know what we're going to do? They got a quarter-pound burger. We're going to do a third-pound. We'll give people more meat, bigger burgers, and we're going to kick McDonald's right in the rear end, right? A&W. Great idea. You know what the problem is? It failed miserably because people in the United States thought that a quarter pound was more than a third pound. Real. Truth. People thought they were getting more burger. Quarter pounders were more than a third pound because 1.4, 1.3. Yeah. And that's the world we live in. So when they know that, well, you know, in 1990s, A&W Root Beer did a blah, blah, blah. They're like, we can create any story we want. And you're getting a large percentage of people that are just going to be like, oh, that's true. Yeah, you know what? I'll go along with that one. And it's a sad state of affairs because we are so connected to the social devices. We're so connected to the negatube. Oh, I got to go on and see what CBS is saying. Got to see what Lemonhead's saying. Got to see what Sean Hannity's saying. Everybody wants to get the information, but it's all bad information. There's nothing positive within the entirety of it. Shut it down. Let's connect here. We'll have moments like this. We'll write songs. The songs have just been unbelievable. I have to tell you, Susan, I want to share. Deb Denny, thank you so much. You rock. I'm going to play something for Susan Donahue before she has to get going. We've been doing all these crazy truth songs, and I want to make sure I get one of them in here. But the bottom line is my truth talks, my truth songs, they're all the same thing. The reality is I'm able to say a little bit more within the songs than I can when I speak to you this way because of the nature of the beast. Susan doesn't know this, but the other day they took one of my shows off the air and they said that I was talking about Civid and that I was saying things that I shouldn't. And I could have gone and said, look, I want to have an issue with this. But I said, you know what? I'm not going to bother because I may have talked about something that night. I can't review it now because they pulled it. I think I did say a couple of the words. I read afterwards some of the freaking unbelievable, I don't know how to say this without being, I want to say it. I just don't. Some of the manifesto language that is written in there, what you can and cannot say. And the bottom line is I was like, holy cow, you can't even ask questions. I can't even as a streamer come on the air and say to you guys something like this. Hey, you guys, I was curious about Civiloo. I was curious about the Civiloo thing. And I wanted to see, what do you guys think? Can't even do that. If you question authority, they pull yo mofo down. It's crazy. So what we do here is we let it out through song, but it's not always intentional that way. Susan, what I'm doing is just like writing songs, and these moments take us someplace. Like we wrote one the other day called Wolfie's Got Me Now, which is so cool. It's about a werewolf climbing up a tree, trying to climb up a tree after me, but I took him down, bottom line. But we have a song here that's actually the main song on my page called Funk the Division. That's a great one that we could play. I'm not sure we're going to start with that one, but we're going to be rocking and rolling because we have some killer tunes here. You know what I have to start with is this fire tune called You Can't Get Away From You. Oh my
Writing's
goodness. All right, so guys, this has a full horn section in it. Oh, really? Who'd you hire? Me. I'm the freaking full horn section. Playing everything, live looping, on the beat seat, the drum you play with your hands and feet. I invented it, patented it, because I've had a couple inventions I didn't patent, and then they come out, somebody else thinks of them. I thought of this, patented it, and now we're getting them out in the world. So if you know any musicians who want to do what I do, which is put on a full show by themselves, pick them up at Beat Seat. I hand build them myself. Anyway, so here we go. This is called You Can't Get Away From You. And bottom line, just think about those words for 1 second. You can't get away from you. Nope, no matter how hard you try. Oh, well, I'll just make $1 billion. Oh, okay, you still can't get away from you. Oh, well, I'll just cry in my beer. Can't get away from you. That's why you're crying in your beer right now, because you can't get away from you. You thought you could. You know what you could do? If you live at a higher level and you share love with people, guess what you get back? Love. Not even from them necessarily, from the universe. It's something called soulfillment. I made it up. Yeah. I'm writing a book called Soulfillment. And what does it mean, Mark? Well, when you do for others, you fill your soul, and it's an imaginary, like, amount of that goes in each time. You don't even know like what's going in, but something is going into your soul to level you above where you need to be. And that's where your smiles come from. And that's where your positive decision making comes from, I believe, is when you do for others, you get the reward of living in the positivity and being a glass half full type of person. That's something that comes along with the territory. So anyway, let's play this. This song, You Can't Get Away From You. I hope you enjoy it.
These days,
Little funk.
there is a lot to balance. But Grammarly ensures
driving like you're flying through. Getting the energy though, so you take it on you, throw it into the next gear. You're moving it quicker now. You got no fear, cause no one's out on the road yet. Yeah, you're gonna take it as long as you get before we clog up. Yeah, it's like this pandemic's all over. Yeah, every bag out on the road and it's slow like a rover. Yeah, you're sitting rolling over. Yeah, you got it, you're just waiting for people to clear the road. Gotta get back to the floor, I gotta go in. drive it till I get to the sun.
Everything you do, it builds you up to this moment. It's up to you, can you live with it? Can't get away from you, no, no. You can't get away from you. Can't get away from you. You can't get away from you. Can we just write another song? Yes, we did. So that's what we do. We come up with songs live in the moment and write something like You Can't Get Away From You. It's a really great tune. I can't wait to put that on this album in a few days, guys. 4 days from now, that song will be available on Spotify, on iTunes, and everything else. So we're releasing, I'm going to be playing you some songs, I guess, that are coming out in the next week. This song, I got to tell you guys, this song right here, all these songs should have a couple million views each, and they will. They will. I just don't know time of thing. Again, I'm not down with time. I have no idea. But the message, the vibe has gone out. The world. Guys, sign of the times. You don't want a sign of the times? By the way, this is going to be track 4. This here is going to be the album called A Sign of the Times. And it's because of this tune right here. And I know we have other great songs that are going to be on this album, like the one we just listened to. But as far as it goes, putting out an album called Mark Pires, A Sign of the Times, and having all of these songs you're hearing right now on that album, you will get it. Plus, it's the perfect album, 8 for the year. Right, listen, just so you know, there's 91 songs on Spotify and iTunes. I did the math on this. 169 songs will be released this year. That's 13 albums. There will be 2 albums released in December. One regular Renaissance Man album and one Christmas album. I've never released a Christmas album, so I made a pact at the beginning of the year when I said 13 albums, 169 songs, that 13 of those would be Christmas songs. So we're going to have to write 13 Christmas songs this year, or some instrumentals that could be very Christmassy that I've already written that we'll put onto that Christmas album, along with maybe 4 or 5 Christmas songs. We'll see what I write. But I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. I just know that I'm having so much fun, and I think you could tell because the music is showing it. I listen to this stuff. I told you, I know it sounds weird. My wife was like, you listen to your own stuff? I'm like, yeah. I don't have any interest in listening to Sting. I don't want to hear U2. I don't want to hear Dave Matthews or Fish, John Mayer, Amy Wine. I don't care about any. I want to just listen to this music. It's what's going on in this world right now. And it makes me feel great. And you know what? In life, you got to gravitate towards the things that make you feel great. So when I have a chance, I throw on something like this, A Sign of the Times. And please, if you're here for this one, read the bottom of the screen and share the freaking heck out of this. This has this has 74 views in the world right now. I can't believe. Yeah, 74 views. 74 views. Here's the link. Do me a favor. Jump over there. Give it a quick like. Give it a share, comment. All that stuff helps. And enjoy. This is A Sign of the Times. Let me start it over. Here we go. We're here on Sunday night. The stars are hiding, no light shining through them. You see, they started a new experiment in the sky. Mr. Billy Boy Gates trying to redirect the sun. The chemtrails, they got us on the run. I'm not sure where I want to go, where I can go to be safe. Do I have to be masked up every day, even when things are okay, from a CV9 And times, they're coming for everyone. So why are we so consumed with all the little things that can take us down? And all the big things that come at the end no matter what. So live it for the moment you got. You only got one shot in this body with this mind. It's time for you to step up and make your decision. What's gonna be? It's up to you. You got to be. You got to be. One way or the other. Yeah, you trust in what you hear with your ears. Oh, you're giving up. You let all your fears take over. You guys ready? It's a sign of the times. It's a sign of the times. A sign of the times. Oh, yeah. It's a sign of the times. Yeah, yeah. A sign of the times. Somewhere over the rainbow. Do you think that is possible? Or are we in a cataclysmic change of
portions we can't understand until it passes us by. We're in history books that talk about the way we acted and when it mattered most. How we treated each other, how we gave up on each other, how we decided to smother love instead of give it to each other, love one another. Yeah, we started to destroy word love. A sign of the times. It's a sign of the times. Used to have a VCR, I could put the rewind to set the walk and grab a chip, come back and still rewinding, and I got about 5 minutes more. That's fine, I keep myself occupied. Yeah, but right now you just push a button on your remote control. Yeah, you're like there, but the movie's starting over. You got no anything you want, it just comes to you so naturally. You push a button, it's there for you. It's not realistic, no. You don't work for none of it, no. You're doing working out that thumb. Oh, you getting a real good workout with that thumb. Are you a righty? Are you a lefty? I'm thumbing that remote control. I'm changing the channel, yo. Oh, look, it's ESPN. Look, it's the PGA Tour. I don't know. Gonna watch the Olympics. It's on about 4, and I gotta check it. It's on Fox 5 tonight. Oh, really? I don't watch TV. Why? It's the negative. Yeah, I got nothing to do with it. Even when you're looking at the Olympics and you got people on their knees, they don't even have respect for the country they live in. Are you kidding me? I mean, what are you even doing there? Don't go if you don't respect the country you're from, so just get the frig out. I'm just saying, plenty of people stand there and cry when they win a friggin' gold. And you're gonna sit there and disrespect the country that you get to live in? The greatest country on the planet? Oh no, there's a narrative. Oh, okay. You're freaking kidding me, right? It's a sign of the time. It's a sign of the time. It's a sign of the time. Living by a lie. Oh my, we got the cameras on us. Oh, let's throw the makeup on. Let's start crying. Let it all drip down my face. Yeah, let's just create a race war. How about that? We do it every couple of years when there's an election. Oh, they did it again? You erase this country now. I'm sorry, it's fact now because they said it in the news. No matter how you are as a person, no matter if you treat people fairly, you love them for the way they treat you or how they are as a human, you're still a racist. It's the world we live in now. Everybody's so darn touchy. Yeah, nobody has a skin that's thick enough. Yeah, the frig is going on. It's a sign. 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 It's a sign of the time. It's a sign of the time. Everybody's got some tissues in their pocket. They've got to cry all day and say, why me? On this new thing, I just made it up. I'm calling Markavajabla. Yeah, it's this thing where I identify as Markavajabla. And you can't say a thing, cause I identify that way. It's just how I feel. I don't care how you feel, cause it's how I feel. Yeah, you can feel, you can make a new bathroom for me. I don't know which one I wanna go in, so just make number 3. It's the crazy world we living in, yeah, yeah. It's a sign of the times, yeah. It's a sign of the times, yeah, the sign of the times. Now people out there are really mad I'm saying this. I'm sorry, but this is the moment that is speaking to you. And I can't change the way I feel. I love you all, but we don't need to categorize everyone, no. It's simple, you're a soul, so am I. And there we get along. On that we can sing a song. We can carry on. We can make another one. One turns to two and two to four. Yeah, but when you start dividing it, it is no more. Oh, it's a sign of the times. It's a sign of the times. So remember when you are being gaslit, yeah, that none of it is true. Yeah, they're all full of there. And if you want to take them at face value, then you got to do what you need to do. You need to run it through. It's the sign of the times. Yeah, it's the sign of the times. It's the sign of the times. It's the sign of the times. Time is a tic-tac-toe. You know it's gone to go. A sign of the time. They've been lying to you. They've been telling you. They've been lying to you forever. It's a sign of the time. It's a sign of the time. It's a sign of the time. Love used to be a thing we cared to explore. And all of a sudden it seems like it is not much of a concern anymore. What about that hate? Can't get enough of that. I'll just throw some on my plate. I'll throw some chipotle on it and say it's hot enough. Make it hotter anyway. What's that? I hear something coming from behind me. Need to turn around before it get me. I swear I know it's coming for me. I don't know if there's a hiding place in here. I gotta look around before I see them peek their head round the corner. Before the night's over, you know there's going to be something that's going to be out of control. Sign of the time. Sign of the time. It's a sign of the time. Sign of the time. It's a sign of the time. Sign of the time. It's a sign of the time. Sign of the time. It's a sign of the time. Sign of the time. It's a sign of the times. Sign of the time. It's a sign of the times. Sign of the time. It's a sign of the times. Yeah. Sign of the time. Sign of the time. It's a sign of the times. Sign of the time. It's the sign of the times. It's the sign of the times. Yeah. Throwing that freaking pick. Sign of the times. You gotta go along with the sign of the times. If you're not signing the times in it, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I have to play because my brother's in the house right now. And when my brother's here, he needs to get a little something. So, by the way, guys, there's 2 premieres tomorrow. One of them is at 1 p.m. Christopher Walken plays Dick Facce.
And at 5 p.m., Dr. Wayne Doppler, Hurricane Report. That was from the other day. So you'll have a chance to watch that. Let's see. Wolfie's Got Me Now. There's a little something that I wrote the other day. And I'm really digging on it. I can't stop digging. Why the hell is it still showing this thing? What are we doing over there? This over here is called Wolfie's Got Me Now. I want to personally say to Awakening, to Letty, to anybody else out there, including all of us, we all need it, but I think when you connect to the moment here, you connect to what we're doing here, you can build the positivity you need to heal, the positivity you need to generate opportunities in your businesses. I truly believe that that's what this energy is for. As we live at the highest vibrational level, then you take it from there in order to have creative ideas and input. You can't creatively think if you can't get out of the funk, if you can't get out of the negativity. If you're in the negative world, then you'll never be able to live in your own world. You have to find a way to dig out of that garbage and find a way to take a deep breath in your own atmosphere. Best way to do that is to show up here, because when you're here, you can forget about the rest, elevate, and then from there you're going to see sparks, ideas